from Ariana Evans, Barbiere Classico in their Ultima base. We're going to build a lather with it, and we're going to have a shave coming up next.
Oh, that's nice and smooth.
Hi, YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere. It's SparkWithGeorgeTune.com. I'm back with another video. Great to see you again. Thanks so much for stopping by and sharing your time with me. I really do appreciate it. Love getting together with you and talking all things traditional wet shave. Well, this time around, we have a brand new shave soap in the Shave Den, courtesy of Peter Charkalis and Ariana Evans. Peter, thank you very, very much. Before we get to that, if this is your first visit to the channel, welcome. Make yourself at home. Check out all the other videos, and also please consider subscribing. I welcome your company and your comments. Well, this is brand new from Ariana Evans, and this was available at the Maggard Meetup on June 3rd, 2023. It's launching June 9th, 2023, and hopefully this video review will get edited and posted on June 9th, 2023 or thereabouts. Here it is. It is Barbiere Classico from Ariana Evans in their brand new Ultima soap base. Yeah, this promises to be an awesome lather. Now, we also have from that Maggard meetup the timeless adjustable shaving handle right here. We're going to go ahead and use that. And this is one of Maggard's super high density Badger brush knots. So we're going to use that to whip up the lather. And I'm going to set that in the sink right there. We are also using my Paul Gruner lathering bowl that came courtesy of viewer Jimmy V. Thank you again, Jimmy. Really do appreciate it. I got some hot water in that and let that warm up a little bit. We're also going to be using my Edwin Jagger 316 safety razor in stainless steel. This came courtesy of viewer Daniel Maldwin. Thank you very, very much, Daniel. It's a terrific razor. It's absolutely wonderful, very smooth, highly efficient. So I'm looking forward to using that. And we're also going to use a Filoso razor blade. Now, we're not going to use any pre-shave. We will do a hot towel. And thanks again to Jamie Horn for the hot towel cabinet. We are going to use a hot towel. We're not going to do any pre-shave because I want this Ultima base right here to do all the work, to soften the whisker, moisturize the skin, that sort of thing. And this is an absolutely marvelous top shelf, refined, gentlemanly barbershop kind of scent. Now, I asked Peter over at Ariana Evans about the scent notes and that sort of thing, and he very kindly wrote back and said, "Hi, Mark. This is our latest and best barbershop we have ever introduced. Barbiere Classico is a traditional barbershop with hints of rosemary, Spanish cypress, and more. This new scent is gorgeous and presented in our Ultima base." Now, here are the scent notes. Calabrian bergamot, orange blossom, rosemary, Spanish cypress, geranium, iris, talc powder, coumarin, tonka, pink pepper, bay leaf, lavender, white musk, oak moss, sandalwood, and Haitian vetiver. Wow. Thank you very much, Peter, for that information. This is really a very, very complex yet gorgeous scent. It really is fantastic. It has a very refined and gentlemanly barbershop quality to it. This is really a step above all the other barbershops out there. And yeah, you know that you're in really that rare company. There's a couple of other barbershop scents out there that are just at that top tier level. This one is right up there with them. It's just a step above the average barbershop scent is what I'm saying. So we're going to go ahead and let me get my brush. Let me just move my brush out of the way just momentarily because I'm going to put some hot water on top of this, and I'm going to let it warm up. We're going to do our hot towel, and then we're going to go right to making our lather. So let me just get some hot water on top of this because we are going to do a brush load. All right. Okay, there it is right there. I got a little bit of hot water on there like that. I'm going to set that down. Let me get my tablet out of the way so it won't get wet. And we're going to let that warm up. The bowl is all nice and warm. Let me just splash my face with some water, do a hot towel, and we'll get to making, you know what? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, and then we'll make the lather. All right, let me splash, let me wet the face, we'll get to the hot towel. The hot towel will allow that soap in the tub to kind of move things along. Oh boy, that is hot. You see the steam off of that? Be back in a minute. Ah, boy, that's great. Nothing like a hot towel to get things going. Absolutely fantastic. All right, so let's get this hot water that's in this tub here. Let's pull that, just dump that in there. Let's pull out the brush here, and we're going to go ahead and do a brush load here. This is a super high density Badger brush. This is very, very soft. And it has a lot of Badger hairs packed into it. It's a 24 millimeter knot, and I'm using it in the timeless adjustable brush handle. So you can swap out a 26 millimeter knot or a 28 millimeter knot or a 22 millimeter knot without having to use any glue. It really is an ingenious design. All right, look, I mean, this is already giving me some great cream on the inside rim of this container here, which tells me I'm ready to go. Let me get the, my gosh, did that just cream up quickly there. Here's my hot water in my Paul Green lathering bowl. Let me dump that out. Okay, and here's my brush load here, and here we go. My gosh, that's already, that's already starting to lather up beautifully. My gosh. That's fantastic. Look at that. That's already starting to just explode. I'm going to need a little bit more water. Okay, here we go. Just a little more water. Man, look at that. That is just starting to build and build and build and build. Wow, look at that. I'm going to hold it down here so I can agitate it a little more securely in my hand to reach that level of yogurty, creamy richness that we all look for in a lather. And this thing is, this is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. This has lathered up so quickly. I cannot, look at that. Look at that. Boom, lather. Wow. Look how fast that was. That is amazing. Wow, that was fast. My gosh. Well, we are, I can't get over how quickly that lathered. That's amazing. Well, let me just set this down right here like this. I got plenty of lather for 3 passes. This is probably going to be a 2-pass shave though, because it's 1 day's worth of growth. Let me throw a little bit of water on the face and we'll apply the lather. Now I want to throw a little water on the face because I think when you look at the information on the Ultima base, Ultima soap base, I believe it requires less water if I recall correctly. My gosh, that's marvelous. Look at how much I have here. I have so much on the brush. And all I'm doing is just painting it on. Boy, that is really agreeable on the skin. And I've got this nice, thick, creamy, rich Just a nice yogurty consistency of a lather. This is terrific. Wow, this is fantastic for bowl lathering. I mean, I really enjoy applying a lather when the soap is this good. It's almost like you might be saying, okay, you got enough lather on there, but you know what? It is so enjoyable. The scent is marvelous. The scent is wonderful. And it just applies so very, very easily, smoothly, softly. It's just so darn agreeable. All right, here's my razor right here. Here is my Filoso blade. We're going to open this up, and we are going to, it's double wrapped. I like that. And we're going to go ahead and open up my razor. And we're going to let that shave soap soften up the whisker. Put my handle down there. Get my blade. Okay. Here's the blade right here. There's my cap. Like that. Set that in there like that. There's the base plate. Okay, where's my handle? My handle's right here. We'll just, everything is lined up. It's a post and hole configuration. Some posts in the cap, holes in the base plate. And of course the alignment and balance are spot on. Really, really nice weight. Not overly heavy, not too light, just terrific. We're going to go ahead and heat this up under some hot water. The lather has not broken down in all that time it took me to load the razor blade and talk with you here. The lather is still nice and moist and creamy. It's softening the whisker. It's got some great skin food ingredients in it. A marvelous, marvelous barbershop scent. Okay, here we go. 30 degrees, a light touch. Let the razor do all the work, gentlemen. Now, this Edwin Jagger is really efficient. It's nice and smooth, but it's efficient. And it has a little more blade feel. As I recall, when I'm comparing it to other Edwin Jaggers, this one has a little more blade feel, as I recall. But the thing is that this lather is really providing a lot of nice, wonderful protection, good glide. That's marvelous. That's terrific. That really is terrific. Nice slickness to allow me to do a little bit of buffing there. First pass done, let's rinse. I'm right there in socially acceptable territory. I can run out the door, no problem. The second pass is going to be my money pass. There is so much lather here in the bowl and on the brush. I'm going to have no problem at all painting on some more lather for the second pass. Absolutely no problem at all. Boy, I can hardly wait to use this with a synthetic brush, because I know this brush is very, very good. It packs a good punch, but I want to see how it performs with synthetic brushes, and I think it's going to be even the same or even better. I mean, depending on the synthetic brush I use, because it's a very, very good Badger brush. I've used this once before already, and I was very surprised by its performance. This is my second use of it, and it's just terrific. Of course, this handle affords me to use these different knots now, so having this kind of Badger brush has been a real treat. And again, look at that lather. It just, I mean, there is just so much there. Wow, what a nice lather. All right, we're going to go with pass number 2. We're going to go east to west across the grate. And again, the lather hasn't broken down in these moments that I was just visiting with you. It's just right there. It's very solid, very stable. I shouldn't say solid. Well, you know what I mean. Very stable, very creamy, very rich. It hasn't broken down at all. All right, we're going to go with pass number 2. We're going to go east to west across the grate. Now, this Filoso blade in this razor is really presenting some nice edge, and this lather is really helping. It's allowing that blade and razor to do their job by offering some really, really nice protection. There's no tugging, there's no pulling. All right. The end tabs of the razor blade are enclosed in the razor head for all practical purposes. You can barely feel them, but they're not going to get in the way. And the nice thing is that it allows me to finesse a little bit up underneath the nostril. And this lather is really giving me the kind of glide and protection that I like when I'm doing that a little bit of finesse up underneath the nostril. There's no tugging or pulling at all on the upper lip. And again, this razor and blade are giving me a little more blade edge, blade feel. And just that little residual slickness allowed me to go up there and just take care of those little bits there. That's fantastic. Really very nice. All right, second pass done. Let's rinse. Yeah, this shave is done. This shave is absolutely done. I'm on my way to BBS. Absolutely no doubt about it. Let me do a quick warm water splash. Okay, and I have an extra hot towel here to kind of clean up a little more without doing all that splashing. So this is kind of like my secondary warm water splash, but allows me to get some of that cream off of my ears and whatnot. Great scent. A really terrific, refined, gentlemanly, masculine barbershop scent. Really like it a lot. And again, it has a lot of depth and complexity to it. I like that. There are There are scent notes that are on the surface, but then there are other scent notes that go a little bit deeper, and you get that. It resonates with you during the shave. It really is terrific. And post-shave feel, very, very nice right now. And if I had to run out the door, I could do it right now. That's how good the post-shave feel is. And it looks, I'm looking at my clean-shaven face here, and there's a great-looking result after using this Barbiere Classico shave soap. The lather has got some really, really nice skin food ingredients in it. So yeah, let me do my cold water rinse. We'll wrap up the shave. Cold water rinse. Yeah, you know, in a way, oh, there's my towel. Oh, I got one underneath here. All right, okay, there it is. Clean, fresh towel waiting for me right here. Hang on. I was going to say that I could even skip the cold water rinse. That's how nice the post-shave feel was. Could run out the door, and I could feel as if the shave, I could run out the door after one pass, two passes, and just do a quick splash, towel off, run out the door, and the shave would feel complete. That's what I'm trying to say. We're going to go ahead with my alum block here. This is my GBS alum block right here. We're going to run this under some cold water and see what kind of feedback we get. This was a close shave. I'm telling you, this was a really, really close, comfortable shave with this shaving soap. All right, here we go. There's no stinging. There's no zinging. It's very, very smooth. Smooth as ice. Very, very good result. And that tells me with the 316, I'm just going to put this underwater a little more. With the 316, oh, that's nice. A little cooler there. The 316 has, as I said, as I recall, its efficiency is higher than most of the standard Edwin Jagger razors out there. So it does have a little more growl, I think, a little more growl. But it has a nice smooth delivery. But again, the Filoso blade with this really, I think, upped the efficiency a little bit. And I think this shaving soap really gave me that added protection that I needed. And there was no pre-shave involved with this at all. Just this shaving soap building a really, really wonderful lather. All right, so I just dried that off and I put it back into its travel case. Nice travel size, by the way. We're going to put it back in there like that. Let's take a look at this lather. And this lather has not broken down at all. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It's just marvelous. Look at that. It just has this nice, creamy density to it. It has a nice, creamy texture to it, but it also has this really, really nice density. Now, I think I'm going to get, maybe I'm thinking, that's just me, but the difference between Badger brushes and synthetic brushes, I think the synthetic brushes actually give a lather a little more density, is kind of my opinion. That's just me. That's just what I noticed. I could be wrong, but this is a super high density shaving knot in this handle. So that I think that helped in building a lather too, to a certain extent. But my gosh, ordinarily, I'm not someone to use a Badger brush that often. So this Badger brush did very, very well in creating this lather. However, I think that this shaving soap responded very, very well. I think it can be a challenge to get this good of a lather with a Badger brush, is what I'm trying to say at times. You get a good quality Badger brush, that's going to help it along, and that's what this is. However, I think that their synthetics are, I think they build a lather a little more easily. What I'm trying to say is, because of the challenge of Badger hair, this soap created an excellent wonderful, rich, creamy, thick lather. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I use the Badger knot, because sometimes when I'm building a lather with a Badger knot, sometimes the shaving soap won't respond as well as with a synthetic knot. That's been my experience. This just, boom, like that. It just created the lather with, a nice Badger knot, but nonetheless, a Badger knot. And so shaving soap did great. It created a wonderful lather. I think if you have a synthetic knot and you use this shaving soap, you're going to create an incredible amount of lather. That's what I'm saying. I mean, this stuff just wants to lather. I think regardless of the brush you use, is what I'm saying, it's going to create lather. I'm thinking horsehair, synthetic, Badger, boar. This is gonna go boom, lather every single time, regardless of the brush you use. That's my impression of it. So I'm really looking forward to trying a boar brush, a synthetic brush. I think my results are going to be equal to this, and in some instances even better, depending on the kind of hair that brush has. So yeah, regardless, even though the worst brush is still going to make an excellent lather with this. That's what I'm saying. It just responds. This Ultima base just responds. It makes heaps and heaps of lather. It was so easy. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, here we're going to go with the aftershave right here. This is the same great Barbershop scent. Again, love the artwork that they provide. Ariana Evans, Barbiere Classico. Can I just get some of that on there? That's marvelous. Oh yeah, that's good. That's nice. And there's like some moisturizing qualities in there too. I feel a little bit of, I feel some moisturizing qualities in there. This is terrific. That's Barbiere Classico Ultima Splash. Absolutely marvelous. Wow. This was really, really very, very good. I really enjoyed this shave. Well, let me say it, huh? Great shave. Absolutely. We're going to skip upstairs because I'm going to be doing a head shave here later on. Man, my gosh, this was absolutely great. Let me close this up so you can see it again in the tub, and I'll open it up after camera stop rolling, but there it is right there. Barbiere Classico from Ariana Evans and the Aftershave Splash. My sincere thanks to Peter Tarkalis and everyone at Ariana Evans for sending this along and allowing me to share it with all the viewers out there. This is really, really terrific. The Barbershop scent is a cut above the average barbershop scented shave soap out there. Absolutely no doubt. And the performance of this ultimate base is really, really something. I think regardless of the shave brush you use, you're going to get heaps and heaps of lather. That's my opinion. That's my initial impression. I'm looking forward to trying other shaving brushes with it, and I think I'm going to get mounds and heaps of lather from it. It just wants to build a lather for you. It's absolutely fantastic. So check it out. I have links below. Ariana Evans, Barbiere Classico. Thanks to Peter Tarkalis and everyone at Ariana Evans again for allowing me to share with all the viewers out there. Thanks again, Peter. Really do appreciate it. Okay, that's it. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that bell so it'll give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below. Let me know. Check out all the wonderful artisan soap makers and sellers that you see displayed on the bottom of the screen right now. They make and offer some wonderful artisan shave soap. They also offer some wonderful wet shaving gear to enhance your traditional wet shave. The next time you're online, please take a moment, pay them a visit. I sure would appreciate it. Thank you very much. Also, check out my Amazon product page at amazon.com/shop/marks80, where you'll find all the Amazon listed products that I review in this channel, organized and categorized so you can find everything in a snap very easily. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you again real soon.